So once again, good morning, my dear students. Continuing with the chapter Bills of Exchange, some more cases to be discussed with you today are number one, retiring a bill under rebate. Retiring a bill under rebate. Retirement of a bill under rebate is a situation whereby the drawer accepts the payment of the bill before its maturity date. Accept means the drawee, the drawee, the purchaser of the bill, the drawee or the purchaser of the bill, he wants to make early payment. He wants to make this early payment because the bill, the amount of the bill is readily available with him. He is in surplus of cash. Because he is in surplus of cash, so he wants to make early payment to the drawer so as to avail some discount in the form of cash discount, or here we can say it is because of the prompt payment, early payment, then the scheduled time, then the maturity date. So when this happens, the drawer gives some discount or rebate for making early payment to the drawee. In this case, the point to be noted is retiring a bill under rebate. The rebate is income for drawing, whereas it is a loss for drawn. He receives less payment, whereas the drawing has to make less payment, so he is in profit. Profit in the sense he saves some money. So for example, when the bill will be retired by drawing, the journal entry in the books of drawer will be right? Bank account debit, rebate account debit to bill receivable, and in this case it will be right, and it is calculated as a percentage of the total amount to be paid, and the months or the time before the maturity date, whatever time is not over, for that particular period it is paid. Suppose a bill is of 3 months and the payment is made after passage of 1 month, so 2 months are still remaining. So the bill is of suppose 10,000 into rebate is 5%, 2 by 12. 10,000, 10% is 100. 10,000's 10% is 100, and 5% is 500. 500 divided by 6, 30 rupees. 83.33 rupees. We will take it as 83 rupees. 83 rupees will be paid less. So it will be 9,970. 83 is the rebate. 83 is the amount which is paid less by the drawee. 83 is the amount which is paid less by the drawee to the drawer for 2 months rebate. For 2 months rebate, because he is paying the bill 2 months in advance. 2 months in advance to the drawer. This should be very, very clear to everyone. This is in the books of drawee. This is in the books of drawer. In the books of drawer, rebate is an loss. In the books of drawee, it is income. Income. That is why it is credited. Whereas in the books of drawer, it is debited as an expense. Ayush, is it clear? Shruti, is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are getting voice late. Ansika?
Yes, sir.
Any other topic in this chapter you would like to be explained? Any other topic in this chapter? Similar is the case of discounting the bill from bank. Discounting the bill from bank. When the bill is discounted by drawer from the bank, he receives less amount. Bank charges, bank charges some amount for this service to drawer of providing him cash earlier than the maturity date. Before the maturity date, the cash is paid to the drawer, and then for this purpose, for this facility, bank charges discount. So when it is discounted from the bank, the bill is discounted from bank. A 10,000 rupees bill. Suppose this bill is discounted by A from the bank. It is of 3 months. The bill maturity date is after 3 months. But if the drawer discounts it from the bank, he receives the payment instantly. When he submits the bill when he sends the bill to the bank and wants it to be discounted, about the amount right now, bank may charge discounting charges. Bank may ask him to pay some discounting charges. That may be 5%, 10% for that particular period of 3 months before the maturity date. So maybe suppose the discounting charges are 500. So the amount received by the drawer will be only 9,500, and discounting charges $500 will be debited. Discounting charges of 500 will also be debited as an expense to bill receivable account 10,000. To bill receivable account 10,000 rupees. And the drawing, it does not make any difference to the drawing to whom does he makes the payment, because he will have to make the payment of 10,000 rupees only. He will have to make the payment of rupees 10,000. So for him, entry remains same, bill payable account 10,000 to bank account. Payment made at the time of maturity. Payment made at the time of maturity. This is in the books of drawer and in the books of drawing. Books of drawer on the left side, books of drawing on the right side. So it's very, very important. It's very important to know at what stage you are making a journal entry. Journal entries are similar in all the questions. A question of 6 marks or 8 marks will be asked from this chapter. All the numerical chapters, beta, all the numerical chapters, one numerical will be asked for sure. One numerical will be asked for sure in all the numerical chapters. So be prepared to do the journal entries properly, do the numericals properly, show your working notes clearly, and try to give the correct answer. Then dishonor, as I told you, at the time of dishonor of the bill, the debtor or the drawing, he should be again made debtor. That is to say, drawing account debit to bill receivable account along with noting charges to along with the noting charges. These 100 rupees are for the noting charges. Noting charges of 100 are paid by the drawer at the time of dishonor of the bill. So that will also be included there. So to bank, noting charges of rupees 100. Because these noting charges will be paid by drawer, at the time of dishonor of bill on behalf of drawing, which he will collect from him when he will draw another bill. A new bill will be drawn on the drawing. A new bill will be drawn on drawing 10,100 plus 10,100 plus the interest for the time period he will ask for of the new bill. If he asks to draw the bill again for 2 months now and he agrees to pay interest, that interest will also be added in the new bill. Again, the journal entry will be bill receivable account debit, including interest 10,100 plus, suppose 200 is the interest, the amount will be 10,300. Bill receivable account debit 10,300 to B's capital account, to B's account, that will be 10,000, and interest 10,100 and interest 200. So the journal entry will be such. All these cases, please revise them. Very important chapter, and I hope you will be able to do it properly. You will be able to do it in a very nice manner. Okay. Any other topic you would like to revise in business studies? Yes, Anshika.
I want to ask a question from BRS.
Yes, please, surely.
Bank recon.
Surely.
So in this we are given with the debit balance of cash book.
Okay.
And there is one transaction that
okay, wait
a bill for rupees.
Wait a minute. Let me click the picture and then write your transaction on the board. Okay. Now I have taken the picture of it. Let me rub it. I will tell you the balance of cash in hand and cash at bank. Difference, you know, you want bank reconciliation statement. Debit balance of cash book is given, right?
Yes, sir.
How much?
So 40,960.
Okay, now you can tell the transactions. Any?
So I want to ask only one transaction.
Okay.
A bill is 6,900 discounted with the bank is entered in the cash book with recording the discount charge of rupees 800.
Total bill?
6,900.
See here, a bill of rupees 6,900. A bill of rupees 6,900 was discounted from the bank. And bank has charged 800 as discounting charges. Bank has charged how much?
Rupees 800.
800 rupees, no? As discounting charges. इसका मतलब how much money was received by the drawer, by the person who has discounted the bill? He received only 6,100 rupees. He received 6,100 rupees. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
And the bank has deducted 800 rupees as charges from his account, of which he is not aware. बैंक ने उसके अकाउंट में 6,100 रुपए चढ़ाए। किसके? जिन्होंने बैंक से डिस्काउंट कराया। लेकिन जिसने बैंक से डिस्काउंट कराया बिल, he has written 6,900 in the cash book, बैंक कॉलम, उसने कितने पैसे चढ़ा लिए हैं? 6,900। जबकि उनके बैंक अकाउंट में कितने पैसे डेबिट हुए हैं, क्रेडिट हुए 6,100। बैंक ने 800 रुपए काट लिए उसमें से। बैंक हैज ऑलरेडी डिडक्टेड 800 रुपीज फ्रॉम हिज अकाउंट, whereas he has not deducted 800 rupees from his account. He has added, क्या लिखा है उसमें? फिर से पढ़िए स्टेटमेंट, that he has recorded 6,900 without deducting या without discounting charges. फिर से पढ़ो स्टेटमेंट।
A bill for rupees 6,900 discounted with the bank is entered in the cash book with recording the discount charge of rupees 800.
With नहीं, without लिखा हुआ।
So it is written with.
Without और with दोनों में फर्क है। Statement once again, please. ट्रांजेक्शन
A bill for rupees 6,900 discounted with the bank is entered in the cash book with recording the discount charge of rupees 800.
ओके, अगर डिस्काउंट चार्ज के साथ रिकॉर्ड किया है तो 6,100 ही रिकॉर्ड किया होगा, और बैंक में भी 6,100 होगा, फिर तो इसकी एंट्री नहीं होनी चाहिए। बट इफ इट इज विदाउट, मेन होता है विदाउट, क्योंकि ना जो बैंक से डिस्काउंट कराता है बिल, उसे ये नहीं पता होता कि हमारे बैंक ने कितने पैसे हमारे अकाउंट में चढ़ाए होंगे, क्योंकि बैंक अपने हिसाब से उनके रेट डिफर करते हैं, डिस्काउंटिंग चार्जेस भी डिफर करते हैं, अकॉर्डिंग टू मंथ भी उन्हें कैलकुलेट करना होता है। तो आपने तो अपना एक बिल वहां पर जमा कर दिया, ये वाला 6,900 का, और आपने बैंक से कहा कि इसे डिस्काउंट कर दीजिए और हमारे अकाउंट में पैसे चढ़ा दीजिए। तो बैंक ने आपके अकाउंट में 6,900 में से 800 रुपए डिस्काउंट चार्जेस काट के अपने 6,100 जमा किए आपके अकाउंट में, बिकॉज यू डू नॉट नो अबाउट इट। सो हमने अपने अकाउंट में कैश बुक में, मतलब इन द कैश बुक बैंक कॉलम 6,900 ही रिकॉर्ड कर लिए, तो इसमें 800 रुपीज का डिफरेंस आ जाता है। 800 रुपीज कैश बुक में ज्यादा होंगे, 800 रुपीज पासबुक में हमारे अकाउंट में क्या होंगे, कम होंगे, बिकॉज द बैंक विल डिडक्ट 800 rupees and it will credit our account with 6,100 only, whereas we have recorded in our cash book 6,900। 800 rupees का डिफरेंस है, 800 rupees कैश बुक में ज्यादा है और पासबुक में कम है। कैश बुक बैलेंस इज मोर, पासबुक बैलेंस इज लेस बाय rupees 800 only। Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
800 रुपीज क्योंकि पता नहीं था हमें, इसलिए हमने तो 6,900 रुपए चढ़ा लिए अपने उसमें, और वहां पर कितने चढ़े, 6,100, 6,100। So cash book balance will be more, passbook balance will be minus, 800 should be recorded on the minus side of the cash book to bring it equal to the passbook। ऐसा ही एक और है इसमें, कहीं पर केस देखिए कौन से क्वेश्चन में है, व्हेन द बिल इज रिटायर्ड फ्रॉम द बैंक बाय द बैंक। किसी क्वेश्चन में आपको मिली है ये वाली ट्रांजेक्शन, अ बिल रिटायर्ड बाय द बैंक, उसमें भी क्योंकि डिस्काउंटिंग चार्जेस होते हैं, रिबेट होती है उसमें, तो विदाउट रिबेट हम रिकॉर्ड कर लेते हैं और बैंक जो है विद रिबेट रिकॉर्ड करता है। So the difference is only of the rebate or of the discounting charges. Difference will be always of the rebate and the discounting charges in such type of transactions. So be careful when you do. Any other transaction? Anybody? Any other transaction? Anybody? Ansika, any other?
No, sir.
Okay. So whenever required, you can ask your transactions, you can ask your problems also। So collect your admit cards from the school, deposit your fees up to 31st March, get your notebooks checked and collect your admit card. Also send me the consent letter in the email, and take a printout of that. You will bring it on 8th. If you come to school on 8th, you will bring it, and from 11th when you will come for the exam, you all will bring that admit card and consent letter from the parents to be entered in the, to be able to enter in the school. Any other queries, any other question from anybody?
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, we have to do digital signature in that PDF?
नो टेक आउट द प्रिंट आउट, और उस पे जो है साइन करके उसको फोटो खींच के व्हाट्सएप पे, उस पे मेल पे उसको भेज दो, डिजिटल कर सकते कर दो, नो प्रॉब्लम, बट यू हैव टू सेंड इट बैक इन द ईमेल आईडी व्हिच आई हैव सेंट टू यू। ओके, सो टेक केयर ऑफ योरसेल्फ, कंप्लीट योर वर्क एंड बी रेडी फॉर योर एग्जाम्स।